So I'm linking in the description. I'm linking a video of Netanyahu getting heckled in the Israeli parliament. And the reason why he's heckled is there's different versions or different takes on the specific reason why, but it has to do with policy under his administration with regard to the war. Some say that he has given exemptions to some Israelis for religious reasons not to serve in the IDF, and that's the reason why he's being heckled. But Netanyahu's in a lot of trouble. I just made a video of a court in Istanbul, Turkey, issuing an arrest warrant for him. And Turkey, I believe, is more of an adversary of Israel than Iran is, if you look at the history. Now, granted, they're both in NATO, but NATO might not be around much longer anyway. So he's not really welcome anywhere. Ironically, he's probably more welcome here in the United States, in Washington, D.C., than he is probably anywhere, even including Israel. So you notice what's going on here. Have you noticed that Trump, that the Democrats haven't really messed with him? The mainstream media hasn't really messed with him ever since he's been as corrupt and he has been a warmongering person. They haven't been attacking him. They haven't brought up Russia. If you've noticed that, that's because effectively he's part of the system now. They don't see him as a threat to the system because he's perpetuating the system. So the Democrats aren't attacking Trump anymore. Netanyahu, I'm guessing, would probably get a standing ovation in Washington, D.C. And that tells you a lot about Washington, D.C. So where are we at now? I think, obviously, things are going to get a lot worse. I think there's a very good chance that we can have third parties arising all over the place because people are looking and they're seeing what's going on. They see how much power Netanyahu has here in the United States. They saw how the Epstein thing, how that was handled. And they noticed that no matter what they do, however they vote, they can't get what they're voting for. Okay, Trump ran on not starting any new wars, and what did he do? He started new wars. He's escalated the war with Russia. He has started a war with Iran that now we can't get out of very easily without total capitulation, and that's what's probably going to have to happen. And Netanyahu wants these wars to continue to save himself. So we're in a really bad situation right here. What's probably going to happen is these people are going to be in a lot of trouble. And my concern is they're going to be backed into a corner, and that in itself might escalate the situation. We're already facing an energy-induced recession, global recession. And if infrastructure is continuously destroyed in these oil-producing countries, that production is going to be offline for a long time. And then, like I said, like I've said before, not to mention the destruction of oil infrastructure in Russia by Ukrainian drones. That's another big one right there, too. So the possibility of the shutdown of our entire global economy, when countries can't get access to oil easily, that's when things are going to get really bad. You're talking about World War III. It's not just Russia and Iran. It could be other countries, maybe even countries like Japan or South Korea that can't get oil. The possibility of them actually taking territory or being involved directly into a war in order to get oil. You got to think about these possibilities. And nuclear proliferation is another issue as well. So we're in a really bad spot. Like I said, Netanyahu is getting heckled in his own country I don't necessarily agree with the reasons why he's being heckled, but nonetheless, he's in a lot of trouble politically, and now we have a cornered rat.